Welcome back to Tech. In this tutorial, we'll be going over modules in Python. This is a continuation of our Python series. So today we'll be discussing what are modules in Python. Let's imagine that, let me just give you what a module is in simple words. Let's imagine that you're creating maybe a very large software. You can't keep all your files in one folder. Since the beginning of this tutorial, we have been keeping all our files in one main Python file. All our code in one main Python file. So in this tutorial, we'll learn how to split up those code into different Python files and how to import them into a single Python file. So this is what a module is. A module is just a Python file that has some code of your main application that you import into the main application and use. So that's what basically a module is. So in the last tutorial, we have created a simple calculator, right? So now let's take that calculator and break it into its different parts into different files that we can import into one main file that we'll be working with. So let's get started to see what a module is. So I will just open up my Visual Studio Code, this one. So I have in here the calculator, the calculator program that we created last time. So if I run this, it works fine. So let's say 30 and then 20. And then we choose subtraction. We get an error. Okay, what is the error? It's saying that, okay, I've made a spelling mistake. It's a subtraction. Okay, let's run this again. So I'll input in here 30 and then 20 and then subtraction. We get 10, right? Because 30 minus 20 is 10. Okay, so this is our simple calculator that we have created. Now let's learn how to split this calculator into different files, because right now it is all in one file. Imagine that you want to advance this calculator, that you want to even add more function to this add method, more functionality to this add method or to this subtraction method. You will normally you want to do it in a different file, so that to keep your work more manageable and more efficient in case you maybe you come back to your code, all your work is not in one large file. Okay, so now let's begin. To create a module in Python, we'll create a simple file. I will call this file add.py. Simple. So we'll copy the add function, this one. We'll just copy it, just cut it, and then I'll paste it in here. Control V, and then I'll save it. We'll create another we'll call it sub.py, and then in here we'll cut and paste our subtraction function, and we'll save that. So now in here, if you run this code right now, we'll get an error because Python does not know what add is and what subtraction is. So let's try to run this. So we'll input this and then 20 and then 2. We see our program crash. It says subtraction isn't defined. Okay, so now it's not defined because we didn't import it. So now let's go ahead and import it so that we can use it inside of our main application. So to do that, we simply come here. So to import something in Python, the way we do it, we say import from the name of the module file without its extension. So import from add import, and then this is a addition. Okay, so this add from add is a file module name. This is the same as this but without the extension, and then from that file we are importing addition, and addition is a function inside of that add module. Okay, so that's how we import in Python. So now let's import also subtraction. We call it sub. So from sub import, we are importing the subtraction function. So from sub, which is the name of the module name, we are importing a function from that module, which is called subtraction. So if you run this right now, Python knows what subtraction is and what addition is. So let's run this. So input here 20, input here 10, and then I want to add them up, so I get 50. So that's how we do work with modules in Python. So now just go ahead right now, pause the video, try to create another module which will be called UI. So create another module called UI, and then create a file called main, a main module, and then import all the three components, all the three functions you need. Okay, so that you can do that way without having all of these inside the main file, program file. Okay, so just pause the video and try to do that now, and then unpause the video and watch my solution. Okay, welcome back. I hope you have managed to do it. So I will just show you how we do it. So we'll create another module called UI.py. So in UI.py, we'll come over here, we'll copy all of this class, we'll move it, just cut it, and I'll paste it in here, and then I'll save it. Okay, so now that you have done that, we need to import it now from UI, import UI, right? Because the function is also called UI. So from UI, which is the module name, import a function called UI. Okay, now everything is done. So this method is going to return to us 3 values. So if you run this code, hopefully everything should work fine. So 30 and then 20, I would have to subtract, I get 10. So that's how we work with modules in Python. So this is a basic how basically we work with modules in Python. Now there are many other inbuilt libraries in Python that you can also work with. So to import these libraries, like there are many different other libraries, like there is the OS library and there is other libraries. So you can just go out online and find different Python libraries that you would like to work with. So to import a library in Python, we just simply say import maybe OS. So OS is one of the modules in Python that you can that is used to communicate the operating system. So you can import OS to work with the operating system, import different functions in Python. That's how you import function in Python. We'll be discussing more on this when we go further in this series, but this is how you import libraries in Python. So if you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section below, or you can follow me on Instagram at FreeZotech. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to share these videos if it was helpful to you. Thanks for watching.